Listen up, you drool-covered daguerreotypes. I am Professor Worthington III, and welcome to Photographic Insights. Today we examine Richard Avedon's iconic Dovima with elephants from 1955. This image is widely considered one of the most significant fashion photographs of the 20th century. The photograph features American model Dovima, born Dorothy Virginia Margaret Juba, who was among the most celebrated models of her era. Dovima is looking on fleek in the first evening dress designed by 19-year-old protégé Yves Saint Laurent for the House of Dior. Thirst trapping on TikTok hadn't been invented yet, so people had real jobs, unlike you absolute turnip. This is a photograph of juxtapositions. Soft fabric against rough elephant skin. Designed fashion against natural forms. The delicate elegance of the model against the raw power of the elephants. A consenting paid model against exploited and chained wildlife. I have ankle chains like this in my downstairs recreational space. In this image, Avedon makes intentional technical choices, something you likely wouldn't understand. You approach photography the same way Joey Chestnut, an award-winning competitive eater, approaches a platter of hot dogs. Except at least he won something. Like a hot dog, the vertical framing creates a sense of elegance and height that accentuates the flowing full-length dress. The elephant on the right-hand side may be cropped through, but positioning of the eye within the frame is vital to retain the scene's impact. The strong lighting creates a striking high-contrast form for Dovima and reduces the texture in her skin, further differentiating her from the scrotum-like textures of elephant skin either side. In fashion, you must also be careful to consider the final usage. This image includes space at the top for a masthead or text. A masthead is like a title. A title is like the only part of a news article you ever read these days, you incompetent fake news fancying twerp. Despite its ethical issues, the photograph remains influential in the history of fashion photography because it elevated the art to include greater narrative and visual storytelling, as well as being pivotal in Yves Saint Laurent's career. While the binding of the Asian elephants can be confronting to our woke AF mindset, it's important to remember these were the most popular Asians residing in France at the time. We have come so far. No thanks to you, though. Maison Christian Dior would later purchase the photograph for $1,153,011 at auction, which is about half the purchase price of a rundown cockroach-infested crack house these days. A small price to pay for a pinnacle of fashion photography unless you're hungry, which if you're here watching me is probably the case. Do something with your life, you Kardashian-loving intellectual void. Start by smashing subscribe and gently manipulate the notification bell. I have better things to do. My dermatologist has me scheduled for a biopsy on an unusual skin lesion that looks a little like a third nipple. Probably nothing to worry about.